The current atrocities in Nigeria right now, the atrocities committed by the Nigerian government right now, is unacceptable. Okay, it's unacceptable. How can you arrest a man? He didn't do any crime, he didn't commit any crime, he did not steal, he did not kill anybody. The only thing he did was criticize. He wrote a book. He wrote a book about the corruption in the Nigerian judicial system. Okay, now this is not like some ordinary Nigerian, somebody that just woke up. This guy is an accomplished lawyer, and somebody. It's not easy in Nigeria, somebody from a normal background to get up, work hard, and become successful as a legal practitioner. This guy, Dele Farotimi, that's his name, he has been able to do this. Now, Nigeria being what it is, unappreciative bunch of criminals that we have in government. They don't like anybody to be outspoken. They don't like anybody to criticize their useless policies. They don't like anybody to speak up against all the wrongdoings in the administration. So the reason why I'm making this video is because it's high time. Forget about the guys, forget about the background noise. It's kind of busy inside. I have to come outside and make this video. It's quite unfortunate, okay, in 2024 that a legal practitioner could be arrested on the orders of anybody. Listen, in Nigeria right now, the judiciary, which should have been the last, hope of the hope of the common man, the last final hope of the common man, it does not exist. It does not exist. Okay, it's filled with saturated with criminals. Okay, this guy was arrested because he criticized somebody. Now, to those of you non-Nigerians, Nigeria as a country have 36 states, and each state has, their own laws. So these people had to skip about 3 or 4 states to come into Lagos and arrest this guy. And the laws in Lagos state does not criminalize criticism. If you criticize a public figure, that's not a crime in Lagos state. It is a crime in other states. So, but these people now had to use the Nigerian police. The Nigerian police is the worst, I repeat, the worst law enforcement agency in the world. They are inefficient, they are lazy, they don't do anything right, they follow whoever, the highest bidder actually. Sorry about that. If you have money, as I am right now, I can give money to the Nigerian police and they will arrest anybody I point my hands to. That is who they are. How can we function? We are trying to call ourselves the giant of Africa. We are not giant of anything. We are trying to call ourselves the giant of Africa in words. In words. Human rights is essentially non-existent. This guy they've arrested is a human rights lawyer. Now, here is the thing. I've always blamed the wrongdoings of our government, the backwardness of our government, the degradation of the Nigerian government. I've always blamed it on Nigerian citizens. Now, Nigerian citizens, including myself, but gradually I'm stepping away from that madness. Okay, like I said, when my consciousness was awakened, I now saw that all of this nonsense that most Nigerians believe is rubbish, does not exist, does not work. Okay, now, how on earth can we Nigerians sit down? The reason why this thing keeps happening to Nigeria, instead of us going forward, we're going backward. Okay, now, this atrocities by the government, arresting, kidnapping, essentially kidnapping citizens. It did not start today. It's been happening since the 80s, okay? Each time it happens, we keep quiet. In the 90s, it happens, we keep quiet. 2000s and present, up to present day, we keep quiet. You know why Nigerians keep quiet? Because each time things happen, instead of Nigerians to unite, to come together and fight this common enemy that we have, Nigerians now abdicate that responsibility to God. Okay, we want God to come and solve our problems. Have you seen where you are? Tell me the last time God came down to solve our problem. Situations that we could have handled, situations that we could have fought, use our might, use our population to fight against the government. We ask God to fight for us. It has never happened. It will never happen. God will never fight. I don't know if most of you guys have heard prayer points of how Nigerians pray. Nigerians are the most selfish. I'm a Nigerian, by the way. Nigerians are the most selfish people when it comes to prayer. You will never hear a Nigerian say, I pray for you to get well. I pray for you for your life to be better. I pray for God to do good things in your life. It's always I. God bless me with money. God bless me with this. God do this for me. God do this for me. Okay? Now, when it comes for them to fight the government, they will not do anything. What I'm doing now, most of my videos here, I criticize the Nigerian government. Very few of us, when I started doing this, there was nobody, and all of them, they try to, package themselves to not to offend the government. I offend. I'm an equal opportunity offender. I offend the government. I offend the citizens. I don't care. Okay? But I'm the only one that started this criticism of the Nigerian government on social media like this. Now, some of them are coming up, but that's still not enough. Okay? We should move away from that thing that we Nigerians do. We say, God, come and help our leaders. Come and touch the mind of. It doesn't work like that, okay? It doesn't work like that. I've always used the example of Kenya. When the finance bill came to Kenya, Kenyans did not ask God to come and help them. Kenyans went in the streets, protested. In the parliament, they protested. That finance bill dead. Same thing when Adani came to Kenya to take over JKIA and their health sector and other electrical. The Kenyans fought. Kenyans in the parliament fought. Now Adani is essentially dead in Kenya. Okay, in Nigeria we have politicians, members of House of Assembly. They don't do anything. Even our representative, my representative, does not do anything. He goes there and sit down and collect allowance, collect sitting allowance, collect newspaper allowance, collect fashion allowance, collect all this allowance amounting to about $1 million a month. All of them about $1 million a month. That's the unofficial price. The official price is like, the official salary they receive is far less than that. But if you add up all the largesse, all the contracts, all this padding that they get, it's over $1 million, all of them. That's why they fight to get there. Okay? So how are we going to move as a country? We Nigerians, the problem is we citizens. We have kept quiet. We have relied on God to come and help us. Instead of us to do something, instead of us to fight, instead of us to speak up against injustice, we always pray to God to come and help us. It has never happened. When was the last time God helped a country? No way. Okay? No way. So this man, Dele Farotimi, that is arrested, that he was, I don't even know how to put it. I don't even know how to put it. There are Nigerians who are defending, Nigerian citizens who are defending the extrajudicial activity of our government. They are defending that. Tell me, how can we move forward if we don't unite, if we don't come together to fight this government? Okay, when they, like I said, this guy is an attorney. He's a prominent Nigerian. Okay, he's a prominent Nigerian. If they can come after him, how about you Nigerians? You that there is no, some of you that are nothing, that are nobody, that keep on voting bad politicians to destroy your country. Okay, when the current president, since he came, well, our economy is the worst performing economy in Africa. Okay, the worst performing economy in Africa. CFA francs, CFA francs, the money of the francophone countries they used to be lower than Nigeria for since I was born, since the independence. Now CFA is higher than our money. Okay, it's corruption. We sit down. We want God to come and help us. I want you guys, Nigerians, to understand that God is not going to do anything. If you rely on God to do something for you regarding the leadership of your country, it is not going to work. It will never work. Okay. Now, the only thing that can change this thing is when we, Nigerians, begin to speak up. When we begin to speak up with one voice, demand. Okay, they give you bribe to look the other way. Do not receive the bribe. Okay. All right, guys. I just wanted to come and make this video in solidarity with Dele Farotimi. I think Nigerians are fed up. We are tired of these extrajudicial powers of this Tinubu administration. It's like taking us back to military administration, military government, military dictatorship. This is like a civilian dictatorship. Without court order, you just go and arrest anybody. The Nigerian police is the most useless, most ineffective. Okay. Ow! I got bees. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta bee my shit. Damn.